Hello, and welcome to ChadEvansEntertainment.com. My name is Chad Evans. In today's video, it's a little different. I was asked by a student, how do you practice? Well, I always go over how to practice with all the students, how to practice an etude, how to practice a difficult passage in the song that you're working on in school, how to work on tone. You know, there's a strategy for each situation. So, but they just want to know how do I practice? Well, so today I'm going to demonstrate how I practice the blues scale for some of the younger students. Just the blues scale. We're just going to deal with the blues scale. Now, in saxophone key, in the key of the saxophone, my hardest blues scale are F, E flat, B flat. F being the hardest for me. I don't know why, but it is. Now, I'm not saying to play in the key of F. You know, I'm just talking about that scale alone, the blues scale. So, what I try to do is I try to work on the scale and to try to alleviate some of the technical issues. You know, so each scale has a certain shape in your hands on the saxophone. The F blues scale is a different shape. It's a different shape from the D blues scale. Now, if you don't understand what I mean by certain scales, there's a shape for your scales in your hand. While you're playing the saxophone, you might want to sign up for lessons. ChadEvansEntertainment.com so we can go over something like that. But for me, the F blues scale. And then after I go over it and try to feel the shape of the scale, then I try to hear it. You want to be able to hear what it sounds like. You know, I mean, the G blues scale or the A blues scale has a different frequency than the F blues scale. It just sounds different. So you create differently in that key. You don't play the same thing in that key because the sound is different sometimes. I mean, you can play the same things in all keys. I mean, that's how I practice. But sometimes it's the sound of that particular thing. So I'm talking too much. So anyway, I'm just going to practice the F blues scale. So I just kind of play along with it. Try to understand the shape of it. Make sure that I'm playing and it feels good into my hands, the shape of my hands, that particular scale. Then I try to do some things with it, that a little different, to hear something, see what it sounds like if I play different intervals with it. Let me try this. Oh, I got carried away and played a G. Shouldn't have been in that scale. But I started to hear things. So what'll happen is, like when you're working on a scale and you're trying to hear what it sounds like and you take it into different directions, that's what'll happen. You'll actually, without even thinking about it, your creativity, your energy would take you to a note that wasn't supposed to be there, but you started to catch a ride. You know what I mean? So that's how I practice the blues scale. You take it, you go up one key. You go up one octave. Then you take it and go up in the next octave of the next degree of that scale, doing an octave like this. Right? That sort of thing. And then you start playing around with it. Sit back, play around with it. And so anyway, there you go. How I practice the blues scale. Thank you. And if you're interested in lessons, sign up to ChadEvansEntertainment.com. See you later.